Howdy, and how do you do? And today is the day. Today is the day where we're gonna find out what the max amount of HP we possibly can get. And we have what I think is set up. Yes, I have a few damage increasing relics out here, but that's solely because we've been stopped by the wall multiple times when trying to do this run. And I don't really want to keep trying to restart the run every time. I would rather just maybe possibly having enough damage, because maybe we can get lucky enough to deal enough or get enough max HP to where it actually maxes out the HP even with fighting the wall. But we'll find out. And yes, you see the bad cheese there, because there's a few times whenever we run out of these rest orbs, we're increasing our max HP here. The relics do not matter. We want fights and shops. Fights and shops are what we want, because fights give us money. Shops give us the option to remove orbs. And that is what we're in desperate need of, is the removal of orbs. You don't have to keep hitting bombs. We're trying to collect money here more than win. Airball, you're boosted too. Taking the money, we're not affording anything else. Well, we have navigation inflation. That will give us some money to kind of set us up for the near future, so that we can upgrade our rest orbs, as well as destroy all these enemies. Because that's one thing that we've struggled on, is leveling up the rest orbs. That's why I only gave us one rest orb and a bunch of mirror orbs. That's why we have all these terror balls, is because we have so many mirror orbs and only one rest orb. Because that opens us up to easy upgrade there. Going on to the right, because there's a shop to the right. Thank you. And we did give ourselves the seraphic shield, because that will give us that essentially gives us the ability to constantly be able to use the basalt totem, since you need to have max HP for the basalt totem to be utilized. And we want to go to the shop so we can start removing some of these orbs, specifically the terror ball and then the stone after the terror ball. But I think we should be smooth sailing once we get this to a level 3. We have a lot of money here. Will we have enough money for both HP and... Well, we have 80. It costs 30 to get rid of. We don't need a relic. 25, 50. We can do... Yeah, perfect. This is perfect. I don't think we need any of those. We will want to continue right. Yeah, we could have used navigation inflation there, but I would prefer not having to grab it there. Like risking it, I should say, not just grabbing it. I don't want to risk going the wrong direction, because we want to hit this shop so that... Why am I not skipping through these stones? Because look at all of these max HP bits that we could be doing. And we're doing Crucible 12 because that's whenever bombs get weakened. And so now bombs aren't like won't speed up the fight as much as these will. So yeah, we have increased damage. Ooh, I forgot I grabbed ambidextrary. That's nice. Max HP. Need to hit the shop. We don't need to upgrade anymore. Perfect. We hit the shop. We can get rid of the Terra Ball for sure. Remove. Yes, remove Terror Ball. Terror Ball's of no value. At least the stone will do some damage. Terror Ball won't really do any damage. Skip, throw. No worries on losing any HP since we can't lose HP. And the only thing that can really kill us here is the wall. The wall in the second act is the only thing that really can stand in our way, which is kind of scary. Not gonna lie, that's why I did give us damage increases, and I'm hoping it's not the wall because I would much rather fight the other one, even though it's minions. Max HP, please. Left for sure. I think Overhammer over Prime Rod of Frost, believe it or not, because Prime Rod of Frost will do more like piercing damage, but we don't necessarily want that piercing damage to be taking place. We kind of like the fact that we don't have too much damage output. But now we have some level of pierce, so if there's ads or something, we can at least pierce through it, like there. Or if we have the Ballista boss, we can at least push through the Ballista boss. If we play our cards right, I should say. No guarantees. Well, we can't afford it as of right now. Dang it. We don't have enough to get rid of the stone. That's fine. It's fine. We don't need to get rid of the stone since we have ambidextrosity. Please go right. Dang it. Another missed fight. Or what? Strange Brew or Gardener's Glove? Maybe just Strange Brew. Give us a little bit more damage output. We do want these fights to take relatively a long time. Not a long time, but not like instantly kill or bleed through and kill multiple things at once. We do just want to kill it one at a time because that's a little bit better for us whenever it comes to maximizing our max HP. Perfect. Max HP up. Continue on. We don't care about upgrading our stones for any reason whatsoever. A 6/6. Doesn't matter if we hit a crit or not. Doing 100 damage per shot. Now, this is just going to be a slow fight, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it eventually. Maybe we'll even hit a refresh at some point. I suppose free refreshes aren't necessary here. They would be much appreciated, but not necessary by any means. They will be necessary once we're out of rest orbs to throw. Perfect. Max HP. Move on. Nut of you. Continue. Yes, it's not the wall. I can sit up and pay a little bit better. Oh no, look at all these stones. These fights are going to take a very, very long time. Especially, it's kind of gross having the stones still with us. Because if we didn't have the stones here, ooh, we would be sitting very pretty. But we have them. My bet is the max HP is at 999. That's kind of where I think it will be. We'll find out, I suppose, in due time. Oh, we missed the crit. Crits don't matter. It's a 6/6 anyway. Perfect. Max HP. Look at the map. There's a shop to the right, so we will go to the right. We'll take an elite fight. Piercing elite fight? Yes, indeed. The one that requires pierce. Which, yes, it's going to be a very long and arduous fight for us, but we can't lose any health. We're going to be a-okay. I hope these aren't considered minions. I don't think they are considered minions, but I have been known to be wrong sometimes. And if they are considered minions, this is going to be an annoying fight. Oh, they're not minions. Beautiful. Buckle your seatbelt, kids. We are on a roll. Nothing but uphill fights from here on out. Uphill, I mean downhill fights? I don't know. I still don't know which one's the proper way to say it. Which one's the good way to say it? Like, it's gonna be easy from here on out. That's what I'm trying to say here. Uphill battle doesn't really bow well in the favor of the battler. But it's an uphill fight. I don't know. We're about to have 11 stones. These are terrible refresh locations, by the way, but we could have just got rid of the stone a little earlier. It would have been better because now we have a very, very long fight ahead of us. Arduous fight. All these stones. Doing 100 apiece. A 2-4-4? 2-4? I thought they were like a 5-5. Why are they so weak now? Is it like not counting my +1/+1 and my Spiral Slayer and stuff? And my Dag Orb, my Basic Blade, and my Complex Claw? Interesting. Kind of annoying. You surviving with 5 is a little bit more annoying. But we got through it. Max HP for sure. You know, I was thinking Hero's Backpack there. I think we'll skip Hero's Backpack. We don't need it. We don't need Hero's Backpack. We need to go left. No! Why? Why? We have to go left. So sad. Why? The one question mark that could ruin everything for us. It gives it to us. Don't be the piercing fight. Thank you so much for not giving the piercing fight to us. This fight's going to be exhausting. Because your resistances are just going to keep going up. It's going to be climbing the up and up. We just barely beat your resistances there. Now you're at 30 resistances. This fight is... Oh, no. No, please. This fight's gonna be miserable. This is going to be a long, miserable journey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's not looking bright for us since your resistances are already going to be higher than our base damage is. So now it's just stacking. Are we soft locked here forever? I feel like we're soft locked. There's no way we're doing that much damage. No way on earth are we doing that much damage to you. It's not possible with how weak we are. Oh. It doesn't soft lock, fun fact. Interesting. You build up and do a big wave of damage. I like that. Oh, you just saw me panicking and thinking that we're gonna have to restart the run. It's a good thing I didn't restart the run. I mean, I kind of wish we didn't have these stones, because I have a failsafe for whenever we run out of orbs, but we're not able to utilize our failsafe right now. Oh no, it's building back up. Oh, thank you. Oh my lord, what a mess and a half that is. Just take us away from that. Take us so far away from that fight. As far away as you possibly can take us. That's still not going to be far enough. But the moment we hit this shop that's ahead, the sooner I can enact my failsafe to where that kind of thing won't happen to us again. I just have to get there. Look at all these stones. So gross. Alright, we can finally get rid of our stones, please. Max HP, go left, and get rid of those bad boys. We do not want them any longer. Bye. Continue on. Doesn't matter, we want the fight, so doesn't matter which direction we go. Either way, we'll have 2 fights and a question mark. But we can utilize our failsafe. Needs be, might as well as grab the axe me anything so we can get through shields a little bit easier. But oh yes. We're doing just fine, don't worry. There is no way we can lose now, I don't believe. So, because we're not fighting the wall, we want to get through every single one of our stones. I mean, our whatchamacallits here. We're at 624. 627. We are moving up fairly decently well. I wish there was a faster way to do it, but for now, this is what we got, and I'm just gonna keep just chucking along. I'm just gonna keep throwing in the same spot because we want to get through all of our bad boys here. Because every throw we do, we're getting max HP. There we go, and then Bad Cheese will take care of the rest. That was my failsafe going forward. I think it was a great idea. Poorly executed though. Poorly executed. And I think we can continue to throw you. It's a shame that this is going to be a long, arduous fight. Maybe I just keep hitting space instead. Because we kind of want to get through all these. We also don't want to be here necessarily forever. That's kind of a gross spot to put a shield. Kind of a gross map too. I'm not a big fan of this fight specifically. It's kind of a gross fight with having 3 shielded enemies in front of 3 ranged units, and then it's a poorly I don't like the design of this map either. It doesn't promote heavy or high damage output whatsoever, which I'm not a big fan of. We'll just throw the rest out. Max out here. Bad Cheese will take care of the rest of the world. Continue on with our max HP. Go down. Please be a decent fight. Maybe that elite with the piercing now. Okay, rocks. Rocks is fine, or the bricks, whatever you call these guys, is fine. It's gonna be a slow moving map for sure, because it takes them forever to do their doings. Oh, they're in their doings now. Maybe it's better if I don't kill them. And I just keep throwing it down southward bound without it bouncing into anything. Pure speed is the game. Now we throw straight down. Oh man. It's a little harder than you think to get this much HP. But we're actually doing it. I think we will get to 99. Oh, there we go. And we do nothing, and then there it goes. Max HP, we're doing 5 there. Now, boss. Unfortunately, your piercing people are minions. Like, these little guys are considered minions, I believe. So not really gonna do anything for us. I don't like the fact that we don't lose health, or if he misses, it still makes us confused. But I do like the fact that we're doing more than 62 damage each time, which is actually pretty nice. So we're constantly doing some level of damage to you. I mean, it would have been well, it might have been enough. It would have taken a lot of hits for you to be able to kill us with your ballista, with how much HP we have at this point. What do you think? Oh, this is an arduous journey, and I really wish those minions would count towards our max HP, but it is what it is. Honestly, pretty impressed that we've taken on 1,000. Well, I take it back. We've only taken down 1,000 damage. We've thrown a lot of stones, so not that impressive, actually. Did you guys hear that Murdaugh was found guilty? If you haven't heard about him, look it up on Netflix or on HBO. They have documentaries. I think it's Low Country on HBO. It's a very interesting documentary about a family out in North Carolina or South Carolina, one of the Carolinas here in the US. And it's kind of one of those stories where it's like they had all the money and power to do whatever they want, and they thought they were untouchables, and then it kind of caught up with them. Let's just say that. And so, interesting bit of TV to watch, at least. Max HP, move on. We don't need any of you. How much max HP do we got now? Gotta be close to 900. Yep, we're right at 900. You don't necessarily need to hit these refreshes, but if it's gonna keep offering them to us, I suppose we will take them. Oh, now this is nice and quick. So do you think 999 is the max? We won't find out in that fight. But we will find out in due time. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, this is taking... I guess it's not taking too extreme amount of time, but... we just kill you first shot? No, we didn't. Did we kill you second shot? Well, we definitely are gonna kill you third shot. There's nothing we can necessarily do about it. We're almost there. Ooh, 989. Ooh, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm just gonna keep shoving it straight to the ground here. More pegs that we can get rid of out of our face, the better. There we go. Oh, it's a spider map, so the spiders have to move, the spiders have to shoot. So nice. Well, the max is not 999. So wonder you what the max is. There's no way we're gonna hit a cap here, I don't think. If the cap wasn't 999, we're not hitting a cap. There we go. Now we can sit back and do nothing. Take the HP, move on. Honestly, I'm ready to move on a little bit. Taking an elite fight's not necessarily going to be the best for us, I don't think. removing as many enemies. Unfortunately, if we are not the ones that take you guys out, I don't think we get the extra HP for you guys blowing yourselves up. I don't think that's how it works. I could be wrong, could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Did any of you guys see the new Ant-Man movie? I've not heard great things about it. Max HP, move on, throw down. I don't mind whichever direction you want to take us. We will go. Alright, I think we're gonna go straight down here. We're not gonna do enough damage, and we can find out. Oh, I guess we did enough damage. But we can find out if you exploding. Oh, I think you... Yeah, you exploding still gives us... Yeah. Keep it going. Now it's bad cheese time. Nice. Max HP. At least it's not the QR code, because I can tell you what, that QR code, it would take forever. Would take a miserable amount of time. We've done it once before, and it was not fun. Whatsoever. Was not fun. You can make it sound like it could be fun, but no, it is not. I don't want to hit the crit. Oh, I don't want to hit the refresh. And I just want to keep throwing to the left here until we find a pathing that works for us. There we go. Why'd you throw in a different angle that time? The screen shake affects it. See how smooth that is? If I throw it during the screen shake, it throws different. Interesting. Dun 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 dun. Actually, what really makes sense is if we do this here. Because this will be slow. I mean, this will be quicker. I bet you guys can hear my mouse just clicking away. Maybe I should have done an auto clicker. Just auto clicker on that one spot. Maybe that's what I should do. Literally just record, put the auto clicker there. Make sure I have enough. Maybe that is what we should do. To really try it out. Nice. Now we can just go on down. Take out, or we can probably buy out the shop. We have so much money. Yep, we'll buy out the shop. We have you now. We're gonna make a hole straight down the middle. You can bring all your minions that you want. I'm so mesmerized and just watching the number climb. I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting there just watching it. We might be right at like 1,500 maybe. I don't think we will. We'll be just shy. Because we won't get 50 more HP. And now we sit and wait. 1450 is the maximum we'll get. And now we sit here and wait for the boss to end. Don't have to do a thing, just sit here and wait. Until we one-shot this boss finally. Not one-shot it, but get all the way up to about 1,000 damage. Oh, we won't even make it to there. 500 damage. Boom, and you're gone. 1452 or something like that. Dang. That was so much HP. We were the same amount of HP as a boss. A bossa boy. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a fun little run. Definitely took a little longer than I thought. Granted, 38 minutes or so. That's about the length of a normal Crucible game, isn't it? It just seemed like it was a little longer just because it was less decision making, less like challenging. But I did want to see and what this challenge did and what was, if there was a max at $9.99, but apparently there's not. So I think there's a way to maximize it a lot more. If I got an auto clicker, I just record, let it play through, and then just fast forward through it. I think we can try that one time, but that's gonna, maybe I set that up, then go to sleep. But I have to set it up to where, let me think. The problem is direct down can hit miss navigation too, so we won't throw it directly down. Maybe off to the right. But then the black holes, I don't know. We'll worry about that whenever we do it. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this, took something out of it. And I would like to see what your max damage is. I mean, max HP that you can get on your runs. In the Discord or comment section down below. So I'll talk to you all later, and goodbye.